This podcast is about publishing an ebook. I'm Jim Lengel from the Hunter College School of Education. So, what's an ebook? An ebook is a publication in digital form, a computer file that contains the text and maybe also the illustrations of a book, an article, or another piece of written work. The magic of the ebook is that it can be read on a computer, an iPod, an iPad, even on a smartphone such as a BlackBerry or an iPhone. The rapid rise in these kinds of ebook readers has made this format very popular over the last year. We hear that for many titles, ebook sales outstrip paper copies. We see ebook readers on the train or on the plane or at the beach, staring silently at their strange little digital devices as they absorb the plot. But what about your own book, or your own lecture notes, or your instructions to students, or the article you've just written? Might these find a larger readership in the ebook format? Might this common format be the best way to distribute your work? This podcast explains why yes might be your best answer to these questions and shows you how to proceed in creating your own ebooks. Ebooks have come of age in part because of the development and acceptance of the EPUB format, that's E-P-U-B, a free and open standard developed by the International Digital Publishing Forum in 2007. Just about everyone in the digital publishing business, except Amazon, has adopted the EPUB format. Authors publish their works in this format, and device makers ensure that their little machines can display EPUBs. So, why should I publish in the EPUB format? Well, it's the easiest and most reliable way for your works to be widely distributed and widely readable, with full copyright protection if you want it. The files are sufficiently tiny and easy to send over the internet, post on a website, or attach to an email. Your readers can choose how to read them on their computer, on their iPod, on their Nook, on their Sony reader, even on their BlackBerry or on their iPhone. The Luddites among them can print them to paper if they need to. It's one format that plays on many devices. You don't have to worry about fonts, formatting, layout, or any of the glitches that arise with the proprietary file formats we've been using, such as Microsoft Word or PDF. Your reader chooses the font, the page layout, the text size, and the style that best fits the device he's using or the setting that she's in. Also, with advanced devices like the iPad, the EPUB format allows your work to take advantage of certain educational features that can enhance the reading experience. Imagine your students being able to click on a word, any word in your text, to see its definition, or hear it pronounced, or look it up in the encyclopedia. Imagine your visually impaired readers being able to listen to your book, all without your doing any extra work. All you need to do is publish your work in the EPUB format. The device applies the extra features as the reader wishes. So, how do I create these kinds of ebooks? Well, first, write something worth publishing. Write it in any word processor you want, but don't do any formatting. Use only plain text. Avoid repeated spaces, tabs, fonts, centering, tables, headers, footers, page numbers, and all those special effects. Keep it simple. On Windows, use Notepad. On Macintosh, use TextEdit or manual for the device. So, consider starting your career as an author and publisher with the EPUB format. Consider also having your students publish their work in this common format when you want it to be shared by other students in the class. That's the end of this podcast on eBooks.